There is much more winter storm coverage to come on Fox 5 News at noon. We'll take a look at how one metro area is preparing for the worst.
I'm Portia Bruner in Jackson, Georgia. Coming up, I'll show you how some of the power companies, utility companies, and crews are taking a look at the forecast so they can know where to send their crews when that snow heads our way.
All right, and here's a live look at the snow falling in Haralson County. We'll have much more on the winter storm moving across our area when Fox 5 News at noon continues. All right, check out this video just into the Fox 5 newsroom. Snow fell hard in North Georgia this morning. Video sent in by a Fox 5 viewer shows several parking lots in Blairsville blanketed with snow there. All right, we're going to go to the south side of Metro Atlanta in Butts County. That's where crews are keeping a really close eye on this winter storm. Fox 5's Portia Bruner joins us live from the Central Georgia EMC Command Center in Jackson with more. Portia?
Hey there, Lisa. I can tell you, first of all, we haven't seen any snow here just yet. We've been in the area for about almost 40 minutes or so. I can tell you we did see some flurries on 75 South heading down this way, though. But what everybody wants to know is how will the power companies respond when those trees get weighed down with that ice and the power lines start coming down. So we're at the Central Georgia EMC. Joining me now is Christy Chuning. Just tell me, what are you guys doing here at Central Georgia EMC to keep an eye on that?
Right. Central Georgia started looking at the weather yesterday, and we had meetings with our crews, and we put a work plan together of what we would do when we do get an outage. And we have all of our crews working, and we also have 2 crews coming in from Tennessee to help us when we do have power outages.
So we're in the command center here. Just tell me what's going on. You're monitoring some of this right now. I'm going to step out of the way over here while photographer Eric Lynn shows you some of the maps and things that we're looking at in here. What's happening in here?
This is our control center, and we are staffed 24 hours a day here, and we monitor our electric system from here. And there's maps of where our crews are actually located on the system.
And you guys can actually see on these grids over here when there's a power outage. So you guys get a sense very early on. There's an alarm that goes off if a tree comes down and the transmitter blows. You guys know immediately.
We do. One thing that enacts an outage is when a customer calls in, and the customer calls into our automated system, and it will predict from that customer calling in who else is out based on who's on the circuit.
So it's almost like a domino effect. You guys can see what's coming. I was speaking to the spokeswoman yesterday for the Georgia Department of Transportation. She said that everyone's sort of keeping an eye on the south side because the south side of Metro Atlanta really doesn't get a lot of heavy snow. For folks who may be concerned, oh gosh, this doesn't happen on this side often, you feel like your guys are ready to respond if it gets really bad.
We are absolutely ready. We do not get a lot of snow on the south side, but we have plenty of experience with storms. The tornadoes in 2011 that came through Spalding County and Monroe County, we had quick recovery from those storms, and we did have a lot of damage there. So our crews have plenty of experience with getting the power on and getting it back on quickly.
In any kind of weather. So bottom line, you're ready.
We are ready.
All right, Christy, thank you so much. So we're going to stay down here. We're going to get a look at some of the crews that are in place. They do a lot of dispatching from this area to Henry, to Spalding, to Clayton. A lot of counties on the south side covered from here. And we'll bring you more on from this side of town. And we're still waiting for the snow, of course, Lisa. We'll have more. Reporting live from Jackson and Butts County, Portia Bruner, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, lucky you're indoors today. All right. Thanks, Portia. We'll check back with you soon.
She does look warm, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. Looking on Twitter here, the snow continues to fall in North Georgia. Let's go south now to Fayette County.
Now, Fox 5's Portia Bruner has been following power crews today as they keep their eye on this winter weather. Portia, how's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty well out here. You should be able to see those pretty white flakes coming down now. It's been coming down pretty consistently like this now for several hours. And we did get a chance to talk to the spokeswoman for the Central Georgia EMC. That's the power company for about 14 of the counties south of Atlanta proper. Take a look at some of the video when we were there earlier today over in Jackson, several miles away from where we are now in Fayetteville. They were starting to stockpile some of those utility poles because they are certainly partly expecting at some point the snow, the ice to accumulate, come down, start bringing some trees down, start bringing some utility poles down. But I talked to the spokeswoman. She says, you know what, even though they don't get snow on this side of the metro area a lot, they are ready for whatever Mother Nature has in store.
This tornado of 2011, in April of 2011, we had plenty of experience with that. We were able to bring our system back online pretty quickly after that, and it was very widespread damage.
And then you've got several crews in place to be dispatched accordingly, but you've also got some backup coming up, right?
We do have backup. We have 6 crews coming in from a contractor that we use, and we have 2 crews coming from Tennessee.
Christy Tuning telling me earlier today their command center there has audible alarms, all kinds of alerts for any notices of a power outage. They say they find out sometimes before the calls even come in. So they say they've got folks sort of strategically placed, their crews strategically placed to respond to those outages. Now, one thing she did say she wanted to remind folks, keep your cell phones charged so that if your power does go out, you still have a way to communicate, still have a way to get in touch with folks and stay in touch with the power companies and get a sense of when those outages are going to be restored. Obviously, that way you have some internet access as well, and you can stay and monitor the activity on Fox 5 Atlanta as well. So the good news out here, not a lot of traffic. People heeding the DOT's advice to stay at home, but if you are out here at this point, you make sure those lights are on, make sure you're taking it easy, taking it slow. That slush from earlier is now starting to freeze now that it is cooling off quite a bit, and certainly expecting a lot more black ice through as the evening progresses. We're reporting live from Fayette County. Portia Bruner, Fox 5 News.